I mean,
Yes.
clearly, as you can see by the fact that we're at Abu Dhabi, not Singapore. So, we had issues. Basically, I logged on to F1 2017 and there was no saved data, so I had to start the game again. So I came onto F1 2017, it's like create your driver. Then went to online championships and there was just nothing. So we started again. This time though we're doing something a bit different in the sense that we're in different cars. So as you can see, I'm in the Renault, he's in the Toro Rosso. We're doing the season in reverse, so we're starting with Abu Dhabi and ending with Australia. So that means Monaco's gonna be right at the end.
Oh god, yeah.
So we'll basically just see how it goes. Other than that, I think the settings are basically the same. So there we go then. You ready?
No, let's just do this anyway.
Let's do this. It's time for the season opening Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
Imagine if this actually happened, like 2019. F1 just comes up to everyone and says, "Ayo, we're changing the calendar so that it's motherfucking reverse."
Well, in 2019 they have actually already revealed the provisional calendar.
Is there new tracks?
No. I think it's pretty much the same as it is anyway. Weekend tyre allocation. Oh god, I'm getting all the tutorials again, huh? I've just been welcomed with, so now you need to choose your tyres. I do know this. Let's just go.
So now you need to choose your tyres. I'm an F1 driver, do you think I'm actually retarded?
Also, I'm replacing Julian Palmer. Who are you replacing?
Daniel Kvyat.
Daniel Kvyat.
Essentially one torpedo replaced by another torpedo.
Yep. And one pointless and useless driver replaced by another. Well, this is a change of scenery.
Don't say that.
Oh, I now don't need to worry about going out together or pitting in together.
Well, no, we still have to worry about going out together, just not putting in together.
Yeah. We never even got an on-track battle between the two Sauber teammates. Oh, my teammate's gone straight out. Oh, look.
Let's check the weather in Abu Dhabi. I wonder what it'll be. Entirely sun.
Apart from the 45th minute after the start, it's going to be moon.
And apparently 15 minutes after qualifying it's cloudy. Okay.
Ooh, 15 minutes after qualifying. It's going to be weird seeing your teammate on track and it not being you. I'm not going to lie.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh look, there's Verline.
Wait, are you other players are indicated by white, aren't they? So I'll still know what you are.
Well, yeah, I think so. Anyway, there's only one way to find out.
Oh, I think the Renault garages are directly next to each other.
I think
the Renault and Toro Rosso garages.
the Renault and Toro Rosso garages, yeah, I think they are. Oh bloody hell! All my camera settings are gonna be completely put back to this blooming original now, aren't they? Jesus Christ, what is this? Oh wait, I think all my buttons are bit. Oh, I've got all my assists on. I've just got the pit assist on. It's driving me out of... Hang on a minute, I've got to check this. Oh my god, braking assist, medium. And traction... Actually, I can find it. Corners only, pit assist off, pit release assist off. And that's fine. I should now be driving the car myself. Thank you. Jesus.
I should now be an actual human driver.
Are all my buttons changed as well? Yes, they are. Oh, for the love of God. Customise controls, control schemes. Thing is, I'm doing this on my outlap. Yeah. Yes, I know. Gear up, gear down, clutch, next camera. Look forward, look backward.
Thing is, I quite like Abu Dhabi because it's nice. It's quite
activate
nice
DRS,
so...
yep, that's fine. Pit limiter. Oh, that needs to swap sides. Thank you. There we go. Save as new control scheme. Yeah, I don't need to name it. Right, I was pressing the bloody
I'm gonna flex on I'm gonna flex on you with my uncorrupted account.
It's fine, it should be back to normal. I was pressing the bloody DRS button that I usually use, and it's looking back. Like, what are you doing? For once, I'm going to be able to say teammate status, and it's not going to be about you.
Oh god, yeah.
I've got the
I'm gonna
mini
flex
map
on you
on.
with my uncorrupted. I'm gonna flex on you with my uncorrupted F1 account.
Gonna need to put the full map on as well at some point. I'll do that when I get back to the pits because I've just started.
Oh yeah, 'cause yeah.
Ugh. Are you on your flying lap?
Yeah, I'm just on it now.
Oh, okay. I've ran wide at the first corner.
That's a good sign.
Yep.
I mean, at least you haven't binned it in the pit lane.
Well, I mean,
considering.
Considering it's bloody driving for me, I mean, it'd have been kind of hard. It would have been embarrassing if the AI drove into the pit lane.
Oh my god, yeah.
The camera settings feel so off. Oh yes, teammate, lovely work. If I don't beat my teammate, it's going to be quite embarrassing. Oh.
At least it's not Felipe Nasser.
That's because he wasn't. He's not in 2017.
That's what the Felipe Massa came up and I said it wasn't Felipe Nasser.
Hidden character, he gets plays Felipe Nasser.
I'm not pitting on my bloody flying lap.
Yeah, box the slot, box the slot. Oh, Danny Rick.
I am in second.
Running in with it. There is someone that's put a comment. I've not got my comments to speech on. I will have to change that up. I will read it when I'm not on a flying lap.
Oh wait, have all your bloody stream settings gone back to original?
No, it's because I've changed a couple of settings and I've changed that, and that's affected the comments to speech. Across the line, we've gone 6th. It's nothing too major. Hello, Vladdy. Welcome to the stream.
Vladdy's back.
I know you're questioning why we're A, not doing Singapore, B, not doing Soubers, and C, why does it look bloody different? Because...
When can we get back to the point to explain?
Well, I mean, I'm on an aim lap and I've got Ericsson right in front of me.
Oh, okay.
What position are you in?
Second.
Oh. That's not good. I could get in so much more time. I mean, I'm also scared that my teammate... No, Reynolds did much better than Toro Rosso in 2017. I'm sure they did.
Nah. We're just making that stuff.
Oh, I've not got subtitles, so I can't hear anything. Jesus, Jeff, would you be any quieter? I asked for teammate status, he's gone. I didn't understand a word he just said. Yeah, basically the save data got completely disappeared and wiped, so we're starting the co-op career again, and we're doing the season in reverse. So we're starting in Abu Dhabi and ending in the season finale in Australia. I love the way there's a bit of a train as I'm on my in lap. I've got Ericsson in front and Verstappen behind.
His save data got cucked.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh my god, it's telling me to engage the pit limiter. Jesus Christ. The game actually thinks I'm a noob. Right, let me just sort a lot more things out with this. On-screen display.
You might be in the pit lane for a while.
Full track map. It's fine. I'll sort this out. Everything else is fine. Audio settings. Audio volume levels. I mean, now everyone's seen my bloody settings. Upshift tone, radio verbosity. Yep. Enable subtitles. There we go. Alright. That should be all that sorted by the time we've come into the garage. I'm really not in a good position here. I need to improve quickly. Oh, I've beaten Hulkenberg on that lap, it's fine. How are you in second?
What?
Why are you in second?
I don't know. I like this track. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I just like it.
I don't mind this track. It's not my favourite. Definitely need. Oh my god, car setup. Yes, I know. Bloody know what the car setup is. Jesus Christ.
We are here putting all assists on.
Session info, timing screen. This is where you can view your lap times compared to everyone else.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tay's gone back out. Apparently. Yep, there he is. I'm watching you now on the live TV feed. Time needs to be improved in the final 3.5 minutes of this session. I might just try and put a bit more fuel in the car. Go just.
Are you still watching me?
No, I'm gonna put a little bit more fuel in the car and just do lap after lap, and just like keep doing laps till the end of the session.
Yeah.
See if I can find some sort of improvement, because I need to. It's crucial to start the season off right here in Abu Dhabi. There we go. Yeah, you show up as white, so I'll know what you are.
So, yeah, same here.
I'm surrounded by the Haases at the moment. We've got Magnussen behind and Grosjean in front. Yeah, the Haases. Yeah. I'm already doing better than Palmer, Jeff just says. You're in the top 10 now, keep it up. Thank you. It's already better than Palmer.
I'm actually in like a really good spot where I am.
Well, I don't have that much traffic.
Yeah, but look at me.
Fair enough.
I mean, goddammit, it's pretty much having like the M25 clear. This is unheard of.
Might have shot myself in the foot with putting more fuel in the car, because I might not even get time to do more than one lap. But we shall see. Valtteri Bottas at 140.3 out the final corner. Right, let's go. That's wide. Let's just ignore that.
I'm not watching you, so I can't see you.
Oh, that's fine.
Who do you reckon our winner today is going to be then?
It's not going to be Julian Palmer.
Or Daniel Kvyat. Do you know, I think it might be ing_green_flag.
Ah, do you think?
Yeah. What
I
was
mean,
yours? ing_yellow_flag_danger.
Sector 2.
Ah, yeah.
You think this game's glitched, but then you go online and one person can be doing qualifying whilst everyone else is starting the race. Like, I don't know whether it was just because NW joined after qualifying, but it got to the grid, we were about to start and he'd just begun a qualifying lap, so we saw his car pile drive through everyone who was just sat there on the grid waiting to go. But for some reason his name...
I want to see what happens if you don't take the chicane. You get an invalidated that time, that's all.
Makes sense.
Hello. You alright? Good, yeah. I could have put up Pirelli P0 advertisement because I don't like it anymore.
We've got toward the end of the lap and to see where this lap puts us. At the final car, it's been much better than my previous lap, and it's P4. Okay then.
Oh my god, you're right behind me.
How did that happen? I mean, I knew I was improving, but I don't think I was improving that much. Oh, I've just dropped a 5th. God damn you, Vettel. Useless. Oh my god, Hamilton's in 9th.
What?
Hamilton's in 10th.
Oh. Right, can I like park my car here? It's just like, there you go. I've parked my car.
You can finish the bloody lap.
Is that a
oh,
robot?
you've dropped to 5th. What are you doing?
Oh, hello, Robbo.
What are you doing? Oh. Because you're disqualified, I think you'll end up in last. You idiot. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, you are. You started last now because you decided to drive backwards. Oh my god, what did you do?
I
just... What? Why? You were in 4th, 5th even, and you decided to drive backwards and got disqualified.
Oh my god.
You're missing this. Are you missing a Sauber that much that you want to go all the way back to where they are?
I'm not even mad.
Oh my god. Yep, alright then, that worked. Oh, formation lap's on by the way, and you better take it properly. I'm starting 6th, I'm loving it. What a start this is for Renault. In the season opener here in Abu Dhabi.
A phenomenal last position for the Toro Rossos here in Abu Dhabi.
No, it would have been 5th. Would have been 5th. But it wasn't.
I'm just gonna put myself up into 5th, give me a second. Where's 5th? Where is 5th? Out of the way, Hulkenberg. Hamilton is literally in 11th.
Yeah, I don't know how that's happened.
Grosjean's just ploughed into me. Ericsson's fault.
I know. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm expecting it in the race now. Come on, do all 3. Disqualified from qualifying, disqualified from the formation line, disqualify yourself from the race. What?
Disqualified from the rest
what a day! You're disqualified from the championship. What a debut this is! What a Toro Rosso debut this is! Loving it.
Grosjean just played into me, but the best part is you can blame Ericsson. He's back on the field.
Oh yeah! Let's see how well the Saubers do. Oh yeah, safety car is on as well, if that ever becomes a thing.
Wasn't safety car on before?
It was, yeah. I'm just saying it's all the same settings. The only thing that's different is the fact that the calendar's now in reverse. So the next race will be Brazil, then Mexico, and then USA. We're effectively going to be doing all the races we didn't do at the beginning of the season. You know, the races we were going to be doing, and then it happened. Unforeseen events happened. Be interesting to see who prevails on in different cars then between me and you. We'll... Yes, and seeing as we're now no longer teammates, we don't have to worry about double stacking anymore.
We don't have to worry about taking each other out because
I'm going to say we can now take each other out, and it won't be as big a problem as it would if we were teammates. You watch, we'll still be involved in the battle against Haas's for blooming constructors.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 2 Force Injuries right behind me. Oh, hi. Taking a grid penalty already. Oh, there's Grosjean. He's in 10th.
Yeah, we'll just call it I took a grid penalty.
Yeah. So let's say that. I mean, someone commented on my Cayman Cup stream that the reason you didn't finish was because of mechanical problems.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
We'll say that. Reliability.
I'm going to be a McLaren Honda for the rest of it. Why are there yellow flags?
I was panicking thinking I'd have to take manual automatic starts here.
Eric has got to fly, but so is their line.
Oh, Walkon's down my inside, but there goes Raikkonen on my outside. I've made it through. I'm into 5th. That's a position gain already.
I'm coming for you, boy.
Please don't be. I like it up here.
I'm coming.
It's the way that in the qualifying lap I jumped from 11th to 4th with that time. I'm gonna have such a bad power unit. Oh dear. I've got Mercedes and Ferrari powered cars around me.
I'm the only one on Supersoft, I think.
Ooh, strategy. Oh, slow down, slow down. There we go.
That's right, no one else. Did Toro Rosso still won on Honda in 2017?
Nope, they were with Renault.
Oh, okay. And
Finally,
Toro Rosso Renault is actually extremely slow.
Finally, we get a current engine.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Not a year-old Ferrari engine.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's Renault, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was thinking that's why you should have gone in. We should have done them in different powered cars. It would make things an interesting variable. But we both chose to go with Renault powered cars. So it's fine.
I might have to stop soon because I keep forcing people off the track, and if I do, I'm gonna get a good penalty. I'll let them.
An actual penalty, and you get disqualified again in the race. Just to seal the deal with everything. All right.
Just to make it all whole.
I'd say it's a successful first lap.
Can you bottle it yet so I can get an extra position?
It's the second lap. It might happen yet. You can fight up your way up the order.
Have I got wing damage? Because it really feels like I'm understeering.
Why are you asking me? I'm not your engineer. Ask Jeff.
I thought your name was Jeff.
Just say vehicle condition. Or something like that.
No.
No. Oh, this is turning out to be... I get the feeling this is going to be a fun race for me.
I get the feeling this is going to be a fun race for me. I don't know, I just said it for some reason. I'm insanity.
Yeah, but you're overtaking cars mainly because you don't have a choice. And I've got a gap to the car in front and the cars behind.
Hello, Ocon.
Oh, you're already at Ocon.
I'm in Rich Mix. Oh no, wait, it's already pulling up. Yes, I'm already at Ocon. I've already overtaken Ocon.
Next up is Raikkonen then.
I'm now following Raikkonen.
After Raikkonen, it's me.
Following with quotation, following with air quotes.
Yeah, after Raikkonen, it's me. Come on, Raikkonen. Be a real gunner, it's the only thing you're good at these days. Otherwise, I couldn't keep up with Sebastian Vettel.
What the fuck?
How Daniel Ricciardo's at the fastest lap? Right then.
I'm in an awkward spot at the moment. There's a car behind me that's not as quick, but there's a car in front of me that's much more quick.
I mean, the car behind me and the car in front of me are both supposedly quicker, like bunny up the curb.
Yeah. I miss having a full front wing. I only have like very minor damage, but it can still feel it.
I'm impressed. I'm on the 3rd lap. I'm not actually hitting an AI car yet. This is progress.
Is Ocon holding the whole field up? Because I'm not.
I think he is. Because I'm looking on the map and there is a map.
It'll be Hamilton. Is Vettel up there yet?
Yeah, Vettel's just in front of me. And when I say just, I'm within DRS of Sebastian Vettel. No, Verstappen and Ricciardo both also in front of me. But it goes Bottas, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Vettel, me, Raikkonen, that's your top 6. Oh, Verstappen and Vettel are going a bit slow, nearly drove into the back of Seb.
God, that would have been nice.
That would have, for you.
I'm just going to follow the F1 2015 engineer's rules and just use my own creative interpretation of track limits.
fine. I've been doing it this whole race so far. I'm in a Renault and I'm keeping up with a Ferrari. What do you expect? I'm obviously going to be cutting somewhere. Something really went wrong with Hamilton. I mean,
he didn't set a lap. And the only lap he set, I guess, was in traffic.
It's not very good. I'd like, you know, when you asked do I think he's going to win this race, I'd like to make my prediction. I think it's going to be Valtteri Bottas.
I think it's going to be Max Ericsson.
Oh, definitely. Now he's back in the field. Oh my God, Raikkonen has really got caught up. That's a problem. How far are you behind Raikkonen?
A few seconds at least.
Oh, so there's time yet.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to catch her anytime soon.
Oh, Verstappen and Vettel are going side by side for the chicane, and my controller's just pinned it.
Will the controller stay on the table, or will he bottle it?
Nope, it's definitely bottled it.
Right, so it's got Grosjean's just
slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, there we go.
He really rounds me off.
Alright, now it's Sebastian Vettel's up into third.
You've got to think how hilarious it would be if like there was a Roman Grosjean PSN fan account and they just rammed everyone off the road.
Particularly in Spain where he's spinning around in circles at turn 3.
And particularly in Spa where he caused a massive pile up in 2012. That classic race of 2012.
We're a decent race, that.
Yeah, I know, but we were making fun of that, the big classic line that Will Buxton always used.
No, Ben Edwards. No doubt he'll use it again this weekend. Because it's a classic circuit. I want to see, you know, have you noticed there's the action zones that they've marked out? 3 areas on the track to look out. Do you know what would be hilarious is if they went to Singapore and they said the action zone was when, was it Nelson Piquet crashed purposely to cause Alonso to win?
Crash gate.
Yeah, that would be hilarious if they did that, if that came out as one of the action zones. It probably won't.
That classic race for all the wrong reasons.
That classic race that got Piquet fired, Alonso in trouble.
Can I just really point out the obvious for a second?
Go on then.
Raikkonen's catching up to you.
I mean, considering he's on my exhaust, yeah, I kind of gathered that a couple of laps back.
I said I was going to point out the obvious.
Oh, that's deep. But it's fine.
I'm not.
Yeah, they just don't. Oh, Verstappen had the alien indicator there. 100% proof.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
I can tech Max, I'm sure of it. I'm going to bring home Nico Hülkenberg's favourite position. P4.
What, 4?
Yeah. Like, he's finished 4th 3 times in his career. That's his best position.
It just brings up that, you know, that crying seal picture. But it's just photoshopped to have Nico Hülkenberg's face on it.
Did you hear what he said when he got the record for the most amount of races without a podium?
What?
Like, it was obviously a joke, and he understood. But he goes, well, I mean, I'm really happy to take this record. The Piquet, I can't remember who it was, but the old other driver's record era has ended, and the Hülkenberg era begins.
Hülkenberg is funny.
He is. I can't wait to see him with Ricardo next year. That'll be ace.
Oh my God! Yeah, I just realised. That's gonna be
yes, hello, Nathan. Glad you mentioned it. There are obviously 2 questions there. Yes, race 1, and yes, on 2017. Tay can explain the second question, but basically, I logged on to F1 2017, and it all the save data had gone for this game. So we're starting the co-op again on this, and as you can see, it's race 1. We're here in Abu Dhabi. We're basically doing the season in reverse. We're starting with Abu Dhabi and going into finishing in Australia. Tay, would you like to explain why we're still on 2017?
I got no money. Sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't get the game till October. So until then, we're going to do this on this. Hopefully by the time this one finishes and it doesn't delete the save file halfway through, we should both have 2018 we'll be able to do another season. Yeah. So hopefully, we should both have 2018 by the time this season finishes, so...
Don't cross your fingers, though.
And that means we could do a season on 2018's game.
What's the bet?
Oh god, you have been on.
Will retire after coming out of the pit lane.
I don't know. There is a real big gap between Raikkonen and you.
Oh no, really? I suppose we're actually both pointing at the obvious now.
I mean, I'm in a Raikkonen Verstappen sandwich here. I'm managing to keep up with them, and you just nothing. Also, interesting note: Tay got disqualified in qualifying and in the formation lap, so we're just waiting for him to get disqualified in the race.
Not doing it. If I
Rest of Tay was disqualified.
I would have reversed off the start line.
Rest of Tay has been disqualified from the session. You've got whoever it is behind you right on you now as well. Oh, Vettel's going for it, and Daniel Ricciardo.
Right, now you've done it twice, so now I get to find out the obvious one more time.
Oh no, Raikkonen. Oh no, Raikkonen. Oh no, Raikkonen. Oh no.
This sounds very wrong from my perspective, I'm just saying.
Oh dear.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, give me. We've banged wheels.
Like, I'll be lucky to finish in the points now. Guess what? I bottled it. Are you surprised? No.
No, not really. Ah, there goes Kimi.
Don't worry, I would have answered that question for you.
Is that you pointing? Is that you pointing at the obvious now?
Yeah. Okay, you did it twice, I get to do it twice.
Alright. Keep you calm.
I'm not doing anything.
Exactly. Keep calm.
No, you.
No, it's not a problem with the game, it was my fault, I think. I might have just been deleting things on my PlayStation to make room for something and accidentally deleted the save files in this game. So it would be safe to continue to do an online championship for the league next season if you want. Just don't delete this. Whoever is hosting the championship, just make sure you don't delete the save file. So well, now everything's starting to get back to normal and the Ferraris have just disappeared. So there goes my hopes of getting fourth.
Whatever normal is anymore.
Well, you've bottled it, and I'm behind the front runners, so yeah, I'd say normal.
No, because if this is normal, you'd be in last position. I'd have bottled
Excuse me.
it. So you get 2 out of 3.
Well, no, because the last race we did in the Cup career was that Monza one, where I was all the way up at the front, and you bottled it.
That was one race.
Exactly.
That was one race out of 13.
Exactly. But there were still other races where you bottled it. And then there were races where I bottled it.
Not the majority though, not the majority.
Yeah, well.
Is there an Apache flying around, like, in the game? Like, I swear one of the bloody news helicopters looks like it's an Apache.
There probably is. This is Codemasters.
I don't see the point now. Codemasters, I've never really known to make good Easter eggs.
Are we both ready for Singapore? Not really. What about you, Tay? Are you ready for Singapore?
No.
I'm not right confident around Singapore. I sometimes have good races around there and then sometimes don't.
Vettel's gonna come out right next, he's gonna come in front of me.
Hamilton's in 5th now. Yeah, na.
Wait, Vettel just went in for new ultra softs. Is he doing a 2-stop?
Must be. Why, what strategy are you doing?
1 stop.
Why, what were you going supers to softs?
No, supers to softs.
That's what I said, supers to softs.
I'm going to Super Ultra Softs.
Oh no. That would not be a one-stop.
I've had it enriched for about 3 laps. It's not that bad, but then again, I've lost about a lap of fuel in the entirety. Well, no, I've lost about, you know what I mean.
I know, I get you. So yeah, in short, something you will need to know, that on this restarted season of Colt Career, we're not in the same team this time. Decided to change it up, as well as reversing the calendar. I'm in a Renault, as I'm sure you can tell, and Tay is in a Scuderia Toro Rosso.
STR.
Oh yeah.
Thank God it's not called STD.
Or STI.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I wanted to be in the STI team, I want Subaru to come into Formula 1.
The STI all one.
Probably just had a really weird thought.
Oh dear.
If we have like delivery robots in the future that are completely sentient and just do what they want, would we call them active intelligent delivery systems? Or stop.
When you said the active intelligent delivery systems, I did kind of gather that that was the next thing that was happening.
I know.
Have you pitted yet?
No.
Oh right, okay.
Have you?
No. I'm pitting this lap though, that's just why I was making sure if you've pitted or not.
Just so you know, I'm still going to defend from you even though we're not on the same playing field.
Or on the same stretch, that's if we end up near each other.
I reckon we will.
There's no way of telling what the gap is, because I can't just say teammate status anymore, can I? Speaking of which, teammate status. Fine then, not long. Alright, into pits we go. Right.
I know, brakes are nice.
Everyone's setting the fastest lap. The yellow car's getting the yellow tyres. See, you've rejoined in front of me already.
Go. I would have laughed at the start replacing your front wing.
No, I'm safely through the blue pit
What
exit.
if it did?
I know, but I'm through safely, so it's fine. Oh great, I've rejoined you on Stroll.
We are excited for the September 2018 free games. Looks okay. I've told you what they are, haven't I?
Yeah. Destiny 2.
To be fair, this might mean I can actually like really sell my Destiny 2 disc and just use the one you get from PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I've come out behind Lance Stroll, that's good. Brilliant. Loving it.
Do you want me to just train these guys that are behind me?
No, it's fine, I can do this. It's not 2018,
the car behind us come in. No, they haven't. They're literally right behind me on the back straight. Well, I know they're coming in that sense, but they're not in at the moment. Okay, stop bullshitting, game.
I've found Nico.
What?
A Hulkenberg. I've seen him.
Right.
He's just in front of Stroll. Well, I say just in front, there's a bit of a gap. Just ignore that track extension.
Right, Ricardo's getting very close to my back. Oh, Verstappen's in. I'm sure to close my room. I'm evil. Oh, Verstappen just got past me. Oh no, he's going to have DRS.
I always say that, and like as soon as you finish that sentence, I open my DRS. Oh, it's just I'm on the back of Stroll, not you.
I'm going to dive bomb the dive. No, I'm not, because he's got more power somehow.
I mean, if anyone's going to have more power, surely it'd be the Renault Works team of the Renault powered cars. Oh, down the inside of Stroll, I've completely missed the braking point. He's still there. Why is he still there?
On your left.
No,
Still there.
clear. He's clear.
Clear.
I tried. I broke just a little too late.
I'm going side by side with Daniel Ricciardo for nearly a lap now, so I just close him out. J76, still going side by side with Daniel Ricciardo. Not one of us has yielded yet.
Oh, Lance peels off into the pit lane. Hulkenberg peels off into the pit lane.
It would be so funny if they actually named a bloody sentient delivery drone AIDS.
Oh, Hamilton's gotten out in front of us. Bloody hell, Lance, thanks.
Plus, I think I'd have the biggest rights to "I told you so" of anyone on the living on Earth.
Lance Stroll has held me up enough so that Lewis Hamilton has gotten out in front of me. Thanks. Appreciate it.
I am pitting this lap, yes.
So that train behind you is just about to disappear.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm still training them. I don't know what, I haven't got any room to. You don't want them trained.
What are they training for? What are you training them for?
Pokemon! Who's that Pokemon? God, do you remember Pokemon? Remember the fucking Pokemon anime? Oh, shit.
Perez behind is on Ultrasofts.
Look, hell, how's he taking him this far into the race?
No, he pitted in and went out on the Ultrasofts again.
Well, it's probably on two-stop like Vettel.
Yeah, so somewhere on two stops. Hamilton will definitely be on the one stop. He's gone from super softs to softs.
Right, I am going in now, yes.
Yep, and I've just overtaken you.
Okay. Should I stop now?
Yes.
Our teammates in the pits, I'm probably going to hold them up. No, I'm not, I'm kidding.
Chaos at Toro Rosso! Already! It's taken them 14 laps.
I mean, like, we are a mini Red Bull, so at Azerbaijan, I'm probably going to collide with Carlos Sainz.
Why do it at Azerbaijan when you can do it at Singapore? It's sooner.
Mind you, you're Julian Palmer.
Oh wait, no, hang on a minute.
Street circuit.
Hang on a minute, no. Singapore's not a street circuit, is it? I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. According to the Daily Mirror.
And Russia is a street circuit, and that's right at the end of the season because we're doing it in reverse.
Yeah. But seriously, you remember you're Julian Palmer, so you have to be alert on the street circuit.
Yeah, I will be very alert on the street circuit.
By
It's when I
which you mean
actually
fly into
crash
everyone on the
into
first
the.
lap.
It's when I actually crash into the street circuits.
Yeah. Been at the caster section at Baku.
Don't tempt me.
I mean, at least you're not Nico Hulkenberg, you don't really have to. Meanwhile, I'm Daniel Kvyat, so I have to take out Sebastian
Oh,
Vettel at every
fuel.
opportunity.
And then you're going to get
Well,
demoted and then Max Verstappen's going to win a race.
Yeah.
Speaking of Daniel Kvyat, Christian Horner has confirmed that Daniel Kvyat could be in contention for a Toro Rosso seat.
Oh,
That's how desperate they've become to find a driver at Toro Rosso. They're going back to they might be going back to the driver that they kicked out of both their teams repeatedly. Like so they might go back to the driver that they kicked out of Red Bull, and then they kicked him out of Toro Rosso twice. And he might be coming back.
He's going to get out to Red Bull and he's going to get kicked out of them again.
Oh no, he was probably not going to Red Bull. He'll be only going because they need a driver. Like, that is how desperate they've become to find a driver, is that they might actually go back to Daniel Kvyat. It's just ridiculous.
Who will he replace then? Because
Pierre Gasly. It will be replacing Pierre. Yeah, no, but Pierre Gasly's already going.
Okay, fair.
I could see. I could see. What I could see happening is basically Daniel Ricciardo saving. I reckon Daniel Ricciardo's effectively saved Brendan Hartley's career, because I reckon they'd have replaced Brendan Hartley anyway, but because there's a seat available and they're already struggling to find one driver, could you imagine how difficult it'd be to find two?
Yeah.
So I reckon they'd keep Brendan Hartley in just for next year, whilst all their junior, because none of their junior drivers in the Red Bull program have got enough super license points. That's why they can't bring any of them up. So I reckon they'll only hold.
They have one in European F3, don't they?
Yeah, I think there's Dan Ticktum. I can't remember what he's in, but he's somewhere. He's
European F3.
Yeah, he's the closest to doing it, but he's still quite far off.
Okay.
So, because you get the super license points, you need 40 points over the last 3 years, and you get them. Obviously, if you finish in position in a lot of different motorsport series that the FIA have laid out, there's only 2 where you can get 40 points straight off the bat, which is Formula 2, which you get 40 points if you finish 1st, 2nd and 3rd, and IndyCar. If you win IndyCar, you get 40 super license points. Like if you win the championship.
Wait, the FIA run IndyCar?
Well, no, they don't, but obviously they're recognising other series, and like, if you're capable of winning the IndyCar series, you're more than capable of driving it, with competing in Formula 1. There's also, Formula E doesn't award 40 points, but that's one of the ones you can do. And interestingly, which shows how much they've branched out, you can get super license points for DTM, World Touring Car Championship, and I think you can get it for Super GT.
That's why Pascal Wehrlein's in DTM.
That's why Wehrlein got to F1, because he won the DTM title, didn't he? Then he got into F1. So he clearly got enough points through DTM to get into F1. And there's other things as well. So I think Super GT's on there. Even I think a karting series, it gives you very little points. I think it's 10 if you win, but there is a karting series you can do. But I don't think you can't. Yeah, obviously it's over the last 3 years in any of them, and you have to have 40 points.
And besides, no F1 team wants to recruit someone who won 4 times in karts.
Well, if you're having to win 4 times to get it, then it wouldn't really count, because it's only the points over the last 3 seasons, if you know what I mean.
Ah, right.
I think the overall LMP1 title as well, I don't think that gives 40, I think that just gives 30, so it's quite a lot, but it's not enough to just win it and become a Formula 1 driver. And because the FIA have included Formula E into that list of series you can do to get super license points, it means there is a possibility of seeing a driver go from Formula E to Formula 1.
Oh god, can we not have Sebastian Buemi come back, please?
Well, I mean, he was apparently in talks with Toro Rosso. They're considering the likes of Sebastian Buemi, Lucas Di Grassi. Scott Dixon was one. The thing with Toro Rosso is it could literally be anyone. Because none of their Red Bull drivers have got enough super license points, it could genuinely just be anyone that is qualified for an F1 super license, which could include a lot of IndyCar drivers as well.
Oh god, the Andretti's going in there, Formula 1.
Well, I mean, they already were considering creating a Formula One team a while back. I don't know. I don't know
Why
what.
did they want to box this lap?
Don't know what's
It's not-
happened to them, but a while back I did see rumours that Andretti were wanting to make a Formula One team. Not sure what's happened since.
Yeah, he probably
But-
had shares in Haas anyway.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He probably bought so much of the company, he pretty much owns it now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a video I saw about it explains the super license and why. In fact, they changed it because of Max Verstappen. Like, Max Verstappen wouldn't be in Formula One, or at least he wouldn't have been able to get into Formula One, if the way they changed it were they. In fact, no, he'd have been far from getting it. Because initially you didn't have to do much, and I think you had to get only a certain amount of points, and then you could have gotten in. Whereas now, since 2016, because of Max Verstappen, to get into the to get a super license, you have to be at least 18 years old, which Verstappen wasn't when he got brought into Formula One. He was 16. You have to have a valid driver's license, which again he didn't have, and you had to have a certain amount of points on your super license as well to get to it. So Verstappen actually wouldn't have been able to get into Formula One.
Yeah.
On the current super license restrictions.
No, I don't want to jinx it, but no one retired from this race.
Yet. There's still 10 laps.
Yeah, no, I said I didn't want to jinx it, but... Well, unless it happens in front of me and it gives me an extra position.
Who's the car in front of you? Who's the car in front of you?
Magnussen.
Oh. Jesus, that's a massive gap. I'm the car in front of Magnussen.
Wait, is that you?
Yep.
Oh my god. Do you mind bottling it?
No, I'm fine, thanks. 10 laps to go, let's go. That's a massive gap. 16.6 seconds ahead of Magnussen.
Yeah, you're gonna need to bottle it.
No, not happening.
You say that now.
Yeah, I know, I say that now.
I have DRS.
Ooh.
Ah.
I remember on the 2011 game when obviously DRS was introduced, and on the career mode it says that there's this new rules for 2011. It talks about the new DRS system, and I don't know if you saw on Team at Marduk's career mode of it. He loads it up and it comes up and he goes, "There's this fancy new system, lads. It's called DRS. Wonder what that does." Here we are in 2018 and DRS is a staple Formula One now.
How the time flies.
I still remember when they first announced DRS for 2011, all the way back in 2010. All about this new DRS system. Although it got to a point where the race got so boring for us that we just started talking about the super license.
I've made a few overtakes in the past few minutes, but...
I've not done anything. I've not done anything. Oh, there it is. There's the retirement.
Who is it?
It's Vettel. Oh, I get to move into
Is it?
6th. I think it is anyway.
Holy crap.
Or at least Vettel's just dropped down to 6th. Here we go, let's see what, yep, it is, it's Sebastian. It looks as though he's crashed. Roll the Germany radio.
Fake. Oh my god, yeah. It's probably forced wide by Carthagena. He's probably come back with a vengeance.
It's Kroon.
Yeah. Right, I need to go on lean mix now. I need to go on lean mix, but somehow also gain time on Magnussen. Explain that one.
One of the Reynolds in front. Gap is massive. I've no clue how I've ended this up this far in front of the people behind, but I'm 13 seconds behind the top 5.
I have no idea how I've ended up this far down the field. I qualified 4th. Oh yeah, it's because I tried parking my car.
Yeah, you did park it, and then you just turned around and started driving up the straight, which was a mistake on your behalf.
Indeed. Okay, is it me or is the like on the first part of the chicane leading up to the hairpin? Has one of those bollards not been destroyed, or am I just like having an illusion?
Maybe they just put them back. I don't know.
Safety car stewards.
Steward's inquiry. The bollards are not all knocked over. What's going on?
All drivers get a 10-place grid penalty.
So the grid won't change then?
No, there'd just be no one in the first 10 positions.
It'd be interesting if they did that. You know, your grid penalties, even if you were at the back of the grid, they'd still move you further back on the grid slots.
Yeah.
So, like, Daniel Ricciardo with a fresh, brand entirely new engine for Monza would start on the other side of Parabolica. It's like, do you remember a few years back, it was 2016 and it was the Belgian Grand Prix, and Alonso and Hamilton both had massive amounts of grid penalties, and Alonso jokingly said that we're effectively on pole position, we started all the way around the circuit, we're back at La Source. I still remember that race, mainly because Magnussen completely binned it at Radion.
I'm not going to say anything.
That's Radion actually.
Oh, Robbo. I mean, like, you didn't have to open your mouth.
Nah, but I chose to.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see you become the villain. This is the perfect example of that. Actually, I'm not going to say anything about that on stream. I was about to open my mouth on my secret project that's been revealed to a few people, but no one else.
What secret project?
You have no idea.
We don't know how secret it is.
We definitely weren't talking about it before Strom.
Ah, completely, not at all.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, my right arm is actually starting to get tired.
No, this is 2017, and I was singing in my head one of the Wii music songs for some reason, because this is how boring the race has got for me. I'm not even
copyright strikes for your
yeah.
singing.
Why? Because isn't that pinpoint accurate? That's how boring the race has got. The Wii music is now playing in my head. Like, I'm not even joking.
Do you remember the Wii? Do you remember the Wii shop? Ding 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 ding. Ding
Yep.
ding 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 ding
Dun
ding
dun
ding
dun
ding
dun
ding
dun dun
ding
dun dun dun
ding
dun
ding
dun
ding
dun
ding
dun dun
ding
dun
ding
dun.
ding ding ding
She's
ding
had that
ding
massive
ding
bass
ding.
drop right at the start. Ding
Yeah.
ding 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 ding. Dun 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 dun.
We're gonna get copyright strikes by Nintendo because fuck you.
Yeah, no, but I've not seen another car since like lap 15. It's now lap 23.
You could wait for me and become a race.
Nah, because then I won't end up in 6th. The funny thing is, in the first race of our actual COD career, which we were meant to do with the Sounders, I finished 6th. In the first race of
Oh
this
my
COD
God.
career, I'm running in 6th.
Engine problem, you have to retire the car, Robbo.
No, it's going to be a puncture. Not that my tyres are worn or anything, I'm just saying I've been on these since lap 11.
They're probably more warm than mine, man.
No, because you pitted after me, because you were on the super softs at the start, I was on the ultra soft side of qualifying in.
There we go, I think I've conserved enough fuel. I think I've conserved enough petrol-y boys.
Ooh. I might not make the IGTL race tomorrow. Yeah, I've forgotten to mention that. I'm going to mention that in the Discord. I might not be able to make it.
Ah. That is not ideal.
No, no.
And you realise you just said that in a public stream.
Yeah, I know. Why?
What is it, Interlagos tomorrow?
Interlagos, I believe, yeah. I mean, I might, but there's a very small chance that I will.
Yeah.
Because I'm being dragged out today. Oh,
Yeah, what's
just
that?
been called. Just 5 more laps.
Wait!
Ha.
Yeah, Mom, wait!
Just
I'm in
5
a
more
race!
laps. And
Is
we
it
were all
25 more laps?
no 5 more laps. We were all
right.
and we were all worrying about mechanical problems. It turns out the problem was motherly problems. God damn it!
Family issues. Actually, I shouldn't put it like that because it sounds like I'm about to get bloody beat.
And on total
Well,
lap 25 of 28.
Lap 25, still nothing is fucking happening. Please help me.
It's like Abu Dhabi in real life, isn't it? Lap 36, nothing's happened since lap 1. Lord help me, why is there still over 20 laps to go? This is literally every Abu Dhabi Grand Prix like ever. There's just even this late into the race is just.
The only thing that keeps it good is if there's a championship fight going on and it's kind of expensive seeing where everyone is.
Yeah. The only thing that keeps it good is I like to see it going from like day to night. That's the only good thing about this track is because of the time, which I quite like. Where it goes through the sunset. That's the only thing I like about this circuit. Everything at the race is just completely terrible, which is odd.
I completely forgot I had a 3-second time penalty. Have I won that, or have I got rid of it, or have I cleared that yet?
I've not had a single one. It's in GT. You can't just clear your penalty in the middle of the race.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if I've cleared the gap.
Oh right, 3 seconds to Magnussen. I think you'll have. Looks like it. You've got 4 laps to do it. Well, 3.5. Oh.
Oh no! Wait. No! I bottled it.
Oh, what a surprise.
I haven't properly bottled it. I've got everything, but I just spun it on the chicane. So
I'm actually not surprised playing F1 2017 with you and you going, oh, I bottled it. Like, especially after the league race at Monza, it genuinely doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I get it. I'm faster, you're more consistent.
Yeah.
Did Jeff just say we have something like 4 laps of fuel left? Jesus, man, be professional.
The car
Just give it to me
behind.
straight that I don't. Just give it to me straight that I don't have enough fuel to complete the race. God damn it.
The car behind has got a time penalty. Don't fight it. Well, he's 15 seconds behind me. I don't think I need to fight him. I've got 16 seconds to the car behind and 20 seconds to the car in front. Please help. Send help.
Excuse me, what? It's like that. Excuse me, what the fuck?
Send help. I'm bored now.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll send help with my active intelligent delivery service.
I didn't mean that kind of help.
That's Lookman's help.
Alright, now I'm actually going insane. The fact that I've not seen anyone for this long, we're starting to suffer from insanity now.
No. Remember Jared from Subway, and it just comes up with a picture of Lookman.
And this is your brain. This is your brain on crack cocaine. And this is your family. No, that's a plate. And this is your house. No, still a plate.
And this is your family, if I had one.
And this is your love life. No, that is a piece of bread.
We're gonna have to retire the love life, sorry.
Box to retire, it's all over, mate. But I've just gone in. No, we're gonna have to pull out. It's game over.
Why do I get the feeling that was unintentional?
It was. Alright, boxer slap. Alright, you're supposed to pull out of the garage. No, I'm staying in. No, leave now. No, not happening. What is going on? I've actually gone insane. It's been that long since I've seen someone. I'm going insane. Okay, pull out of the race.
Desperately need this.
Yeah, the only people I've been seeing is the fans, and they don't do anything. They're just a cardboard cutout.
What are you talking about? We are the best fans here.
Don't we just? Oh my goodness.
We've somehow managed to make this race into the most comedic piece of glory ever.
Well, I've got no better to do, have I? I've got 22 seconds in front and 15 seconds behind.
Maybe you should just, like, brake on the track.
I do, for corners.
No, like, just completely come to a stop.
No, I don't want to pull out of the race.
You pull out game week.
How do you know? Well, because you've given birth to 5 children. That's how I know your pull-out game is weak. Time to go in a lean mix for the final lap so that I've actually got enough fuel to cross the line.
Do you mind just turning your engine off, like, right here and now?
I will do, when I cross the line.
No, just before you cross the line, and, like, your car sets on fire, so you have to slam the brakes on.
And I start rolling across the line and still beat you because you're 15 seconds behind me. Oh no, sorry, 13.768. Oh my god.
Politically correct, Robbo.
23.612 seconds to Raikkonen.
Is this what they call a boring race?
This is also what we call the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix.
This is what we call literally every fucking year at Abu Dhabi.
Less than a lap of fuel now. Well, we're on the final lap. We don't need much more fuel. And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag. Oh no, sorry.
Whoa.
Valtteri Bottas takes the checkered flag. Give back the checkered flag.
Okay, Valtteri, we're gonna have to retire the car. But I'm right at the finish line. Retire the car, goddammit.
And Robbo runs wide. Why is he running? Get in the car.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat Perez, but I'm gonna stay in the point because the car behind is another 5 seconds out, so it's all good.
And here we go to cross the line for P6
Oh,
and a boring
good.
race.
It's all good, bro.
Wow, what entertainment that was. Glad that's over.
Woo! Yeah, let's clap for the
Woo.
most boring race of this eternity.
Jesus Christ, it can
I have
only...
a problem with saying eternity instead of, like, I have a problem with saying eternity instead of eternity. I think I have a speech disorder or something.
You do. Anyway, Valtteri Bottas showing emotions, well, he's clearly not finished. But he's definitely finished.
That is the face of end my suffering.
Yeah, but he might not be finished, but he's definitely finished.
Yeah. Why is suddenly Max Verstappen going like a typical pub lad?
He is.
All he needs is a monobrow, and he's the carbon copy of Esteban Gutierrez.
So there's your championship. Oh, Hulkenberg! You useless cow! I pull all the work here, I finish 6th, and you're in 12th, you useless person.
Well,
anyway,
in other news, the Sabres are in last.
What no surprises there then. So in other news, there's your Drivers' Championship, there's your Constructors' Championship, Renault are in 4th. Yes, Lord.
Jesus Christ, we're flying through this.
What do you mean?
Like, you're just going through like bam, 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 drivers, constructors.
Well, I mean, the Drivers' Championship will be the same way that it finished, because it's the first race.
I feel like I've already found the person I'm fighting.
Who?
You.
That was the main aim of this co-op. Right, well,
Yeah.
that's the end of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Join us next week for the Brazilian one, for round 2. God, it's been a while since Brazil has been the second race of the season.
Do you know what would be cool if they enabled reverse layouts of like each circuit, so we could actually do a reverse career mode properly.
Right, so yeah, join us next week, Tuesday, around 5 o'clock-ish. We'll see if it's going to happen.
If Robbo's dead or if I'm dead.
We will see if I can get 6th again. Probably not.
You don't want to get 6 3 times, because you know what that means.
Yeah, I know. It means I've got 6th going 3 times going into the American Grand Prix. Either way, so we'll see you. I'm going to end the stream here. So, bye.